Well, if you headed onto Twitter right now and tried to comment underneath this, you won't be able to. All you'll be able to do is to share with a comment. And that is because this post published by the US president violated Twitter's guidelines when it comes to abusive behavior. This is what he said. He said that there will never be an autonomous zone in Washington, D.C. as long as I am your president. Going on to say that if they, being protesters, try, they will be met with serious force. You can see that a warning label has been attached here by Twitter, confirming that it violated their rules on abusive behaviour. Twitter detailed on their own platform as to why they made this move. They said that they placed this label on it because, in particular, there was a presence of a threat of harm against an identifiable group. Had you or I published that exact same post, we could have been suspended, the post likely removed. But Twitter has been open that world leaders have a different set of rules to the rest of you and I that's on the platform. And that is because they say that this contributes to an open discussion, saying here, per our policies, this tweet will remain on the service given its relevance to ongoing public conversation. But one thing that we wanted to get down to here in theCUBE is why some tweets violate guidelines and some tweets don't. So we found two posts with a broadly similar message published by the US president and tried to figure out why one had a warning label on it and one did not. So this is a post published by the US president just 2 days ago, suggesting that there's going to be a wave of fraudulent ballots in the US presidential elections in 2020, saying that there was going to be foreign countries printing mail-in ballots. It will be a scandal of our times. This does not have any warning label on it, urging people to get the facts. However, this particular tweet does, that was published weeks before by the US president. He says here, mail-in ballots will be robbed, ballots will be forged. The governor of California is sending ballots to millions of people, anyone. So we asked Twitter, and Twitter's pointed us specifically to their guidelines here. And they said that it was broad. The first statement was broad and non-specific statements about integrity of elections and so on. It shows how that line can often be blurred. Twitter are just wading in on this conversation, and those blurred lines that are difficult for you and I to often see, that's likely going to be part of the bigger and broader conversation in the days to come.